I was a child growing up in the 80s, so I watched a lot of American TV shows like Knight Rider and The Dukes of Hazzard and Chips and things like that. What's the one about the helicopter guy? He was a helicopter pilot. Airhawk? No. Anyway, it was one of those sort of flavour of things, the A-Team, Dukes of Hazzard. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a Jack Ryan type. Probably Daisy Duke was quite, yeah, maybe my first crush. My name is Matthew Macfadyen. We're here to talk about a show called Succession. My character, and the clue to who my character is contained within his name as well, and it's Tom Wambsgans. It's just a weird, hard to say, hard to sit in the mouth sort of name with, it sounds like womb and glands mixed together, and it's sort of strange and not quite right. And he's a sort of interloper in that family, and a family called Roy, which has its roots in the French for king. I don't know where Wambsgans comes from.
Do you have a favorite line of Tom's?
I have so many favorites that my mind always goes blank. But I love Buckle Up Fucklehead is a favorite. Buckle Up Fucklehead. Yeah, I always wanted to be in the school play. I loved all that. I think I was quite a shy child, so the structure of being in a play and being able to make people laugh or be in a room where everyone's paying attention was quite intoxicating. And they were casting the Nativity. That was my earliest memory. Thank the Lord. I didn't have the terrible pressure of playing Jesus or even Joseph or Mary, and I was one of the wise men, which I was really pleased about, because it's a sort of critical part. You bring the box of frankincense or myrrh or whatever it was, so it's really important, crucial. You know, you can't have a wise man missing, but without the terrible, pressure of it all. My first kiss was in, I think it was J3 or something. So the classrooms in my school were J1, J2, J whatever. So I think it was J4 or some J3 or J4, and I was told by my girlfriend. I think I was 11. I was told by my girlfriend's friend to meet in J4 at 4:30 for a Frenchie. I didn't know what that meant at all, but I pretended I did. And there were three couples, I think, three. And so we all met, and I thought maybe it was a French kiss, on cheek. So it was a shock. It was profoundly shocking. It was quite traumatic. She chucked me, and I was heartbroken. I'm an October boy, of 17th October, so it's Libra. I don't know. Are they sort of dithery? Aren't they sort of, I don't know what a bit wishy-washy. I haven't really got into it. I've sort of, the Leos are quite headstrong, but I always thought Libras are sort of, they don't like conflict, and they're quite sort of, they can see every side of the argument. I get really nervous on my birthday. I'm quite happy, this sounds awful, but I'm quite happy if it goes without any, like I've been away from home on my birthday on set, and a couple of times I managed to get through the day without anybody knowing, which is great. I had a big 40th party, that was good fun, but I was nervous. I couldn't eat anything else. I was worried everyone was having a good time. I was relieved when it was over. It sounds terrible, but it's true. I like other people's birthdays a lot.
And people now probably get starstruck when they see you.
It's weird. Sometimes they just sort of do a double take and then they look at me and then they start laughing at me because of Tom. So it's like having a stranger just see you and go, and start laughing at you in the street. It's coming from a good place, but it is slightly bumpy sometimes.